Hello, hi everybody. I hope you've had a lovely, lovely holiday. It's been great, hasn't it? Holiday weekend. It's what we all need this time of year. I'm Eleanor Grace, and I'm coming to you from London in the United Kingdom. Got my cards ready for you. Look here. We've got the wonderful oracle cards from the tarot, which is brilliant, isn't it? This is what we really need to have. These are Victorian cards. These are from the Victorian tarot. It's really, really lovely to use them because they're such a strong indication of what's happening in your life now and what's happening in the future. So let's take a card here. This is all about thinking. We're doing a lot of thinking, aren't we, at the moment? And I think that this is for everybody. This is so that we can all reflect back just a little bit on the first sort of quarter of the year so far. And then we can make our plans, can't we, to zoom forward, to get ourselves into gear and to change things up a bit. So the thinking card, that's for everybody here today. I'm also using my crystal ball. This is a great, great method as well for being able to really, really focus onto very pressing issues. This is the quartz, the pure quartz crystal. I love to use this because we get lots and lots of images of spirits that come through you and your future pathway. What on earth is happening there? Where are you going? Which corner should you turn? And should you do it at all? I think all of these factors are very, very prominent now in everybody's life. So as we move into the spring season, we're looking at making real plans and starting to take real actions as well. And that's what we're talking about here. Manifesting our future, taking some real actions to focus our thoughts very, very much onto who we are, who we want to be with, and what we're doing. So this is really a time for everybody to gather themselves together, gather their strength, and start to reinvent yourself, reinvent the wheel. Why don't you look at new pathways for yourself and consider who it is that means so much to you and where you want to go with them? Maybe you haven't met anybody yet. Maybe you're in the middle of traversing conflicting and difficult relationships. And we've all had those. We have those in families, we have those in life with friendships and work colleagues as well. So you will find that now you've got quite a lot to take on board in our session here this evening. It's 7 o'clock in the evening here in the UK. So we've got Amber from Iowa. Hello there, Amber. You're on the line here to Eleanor Grace. Welcome, welcome to the show. And can you hear me there?
What's that?
Can you hear me? Yeah?
Yep, I can hear you.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Amber, let's get going with you. I'm just going to focus now onto you and try and sort of create a little bubble really around you here with my cards as well. I'm going to take a selection of 3 cards. Let's see what they bring to you and let's see what the first card is. I've just shuffled the deck, so it would be really nice now if you could select from one of the piles of cards that I've just cut. So can you choose pile number 1, number 2, or number 3 for me, please?
3.
Okay, number 3. All right, let's see what the first card is for you. Well, we have king, a king here. Here we are. This is the card for you. Let me take it right up for you. It's the King of Wands. So very important person, is a real character, he's somebody that is really in your life. It's not a person that you're imagining would be there. So that's your first card. Let's take the second one here. Well, we've got the Pentacle card here. This one again is very much this laid-back lady who is really attempting to make some changes in her life. This is you. So we'll put you down as the second card here. And then we have the 7 here, 7 of Wands. And this is all about taking a journey and perhaps realizing that you can go a lot further in your life than you had thought possible. So we'll have a look in detail, shall we, at these 3 cards with the crystal ball as well. So hang on to your hats now. Just going to get my glasses. So we've got King of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. So this is a precarious situation that I feel that you are in here, Amber. You've got to make decisions as well about your relationship and also, more importantly, about where you're going here, Amber. So I feel that you've got some decisions around work. This is the king here, the king that's telling me that there's an important person around you at work that you need to speak to, that you need to have a good conversation with, and perhaps get some resolutions made, some conclusions drawn. That's very important here for you, and not something to be missed either. Four of Pentacles, yeah, very, very much you being quite laid back and perhaps allowing other people to take control in your life, to push their ideas forward and to create a situation for you that you perhaps, pretty comfortable with, but wasn't all your idea. So you are now being given, Amber, an opportunity to have your own voice and an opportunity as well to realise that you can be the very first person to say what is important for you. So you are being given this opportunity right now, and this is between now and July, April to July, for you to be able to say, okay, I really want to change a few things. I want to really have a bit more oomph in my life. I want to be dramatic and diverse and take decisions for myself to benefit myself and not really to benefit everybody else around me. So decisions. This is what is calling you here, Amber. I also feel a sense of loss that goes back to November last year. Want to point that month out to you. It does seem to be coming through in the crystal here as really quite a difficult time, a difficult month. Let me just illuminate that for you. Let's get some light on the matter. Let's have a look. Do you recall that yourself, Amber? Is that jogging your memory a bit?
Yes.
Okay. And was that a loss that you suffered then in November, Amber?
Yeah.
Okay. I felt that this was inevitable. That's the word that I want to say. It's perhaps not the kindest word, but I just feel that it was inevitable, that you'd come to a point where this was going to happen. You make some decisions at that time to just make yourself feel good and lift you up. I have spirit around you as well. Now, the spirit that is here is sort of standing all around you. I feel that the space that you have got a strong psychic connection of your own. And that's great to see. And I can see that here in the crystal. And this is pure quartz, by the way. So it really does resonate a great deal with spirit in lots and lots of ways. So now I think, Amber, for you, it's about trying to meditate a little bit and really get yourself in a situation as well where everything can be just so very, very positive on lots and lots of aspects, lots and lots of angles. So important here for you, an important time, and a time where you will be feeling the sense of loss, but not just that. It's you feeling as though everything is beginning again for you. So I have a man who's standing here in spirit, Amber. Are you all right? You okay there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. Um, was this your father or grandfather that passed over for
It,
you, Amber?
it was
Sorry?
my dad.
Your dad. Okay. I felt it was your dad because it's just such a strong presence coming in. And is that your son? Do you have two boys? Are there two boys there?
My uncle is probably my uncle as well.
Okay, that's what the two boys are. Okay, all right. Um, and you have a boy, don't you? You have a boy yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. And is it just the one son? Because I have two sons for you. So what's that about? Because your father and your uncle showing me two boys. It's not them though. These are another two boys. So it's your son and another boy. Uh, Did you have a failed pregnancy, Amber?
Yeah.
Okay. If you've only got the one son, I feel that this was a boy. And what your father is saying to you is that he has that boy because he keeps talking to me about two boys. So he's keeping that soul safe, is connected to that soul. He wants you to know that. Did he pass in November? That was at the time that he passed over. Yeah?
I no, he passed in January.
What
The
happened?
November the no, November was my uncle.
Okay, all right, okay. So it's November that I want to go back to. So you've had these two males who have passed within 2 months. So we've got all the twos. That's probably
Yeah.
what I'm connecting to for you. So 2 months and two, well, brothers or connections in soul, and then two boys. You have one son, and there's a soul in spirit, a miscarriage, a failed pregnancy is there. So you have all the support now that's coming in from one woman. And this is a woman who is very prominent in your life at the moment. It may be a mother figure or mentor, but it is a female. I want to go to the workplace as well, because I feel that work for you needs to be reconsidered. You need to make a decision about work, perhaps whether you're going to continue in the same way or restart. But you will be talking to a man who I think is going to be very helpful. It's like a mentor to you. And so you will feel as though you've made the right decision, you've got to the right place. Your dad is sweeping the pathway clean. He is making sure that you have the opportunity, Amber, to really gravitate now to the prospects that are being given to you. So very proud of you, your father. I think he would have told you this anyway, but he's telling you again now because I can see him wanting to lift your chin up and say, look, walk tall, just walk very, very strongly forward. There's a new job, there's a new start for you emotionally in a relationship where things may have been thin. So you've been, trying to maneuver things in a very difficult way. That's going to be stronger. And there may be somebody walking towards you that just gives you an up. And that's important. It's very important for you to remember that it doesn't matter who else fails you. You are projecting forward your energy, your wonderful spirit that's around you. The aura that is around you is so very strong. You're very psychically connected yourself. There is an expansion that's around you. And I do feel as well here, Amber, that there's a lot for you in the rest of this year. Between now and July, a lot is happening. I think new beginnings are there. But your father's going to come again, is going to come and talk to you again. Do you know who Andrew is at the moment? Do you know?
Hello?
Hi.
No, I
Do you,
don't know an
you
answer right
don't?
now.
Okay. You're not thinking, right. That is a name that I need to give to you because it's somebody that I feel is important, really important in your life. So I'm going to say thank you for joining me and thank you to your father, your uncle, for showing themselves here to you and saying also how proud they are of you. So you will be going through some momentous changes. Watch out for your boy. I think he's a handful, but I think he's got a lot of prospects here in the future. So have you. So if you want to contact me again, Amber, you can do so on FaceTime, and that is at Eleanor Gray Psychic Evenings. And you'll also be able to grab an email reading, which is specially there. Okay, so I'm now going to welcome Jerry Ann here onto the show. Hello there, Jerry Ann. You're from Canada, I believe. And hello, hi.
Hello.
Hello there,
Hi
hi.
there.
So you're calling in from Canada. I'm Eleanor Grace and I'm here in London in the United Kingdom. So let's have a look at you. Jerry Ann, it's wonderful to speak to you. Thank you for joining us today. I'm going to do the same
Thank
thing
you
here.
for this opportunity. I'm so
Yes.
grateful.
It's not a problem. So we're going to take some cards first of all. Then we'll have a look into your crystal ball, see what's there for you. So I'm asking you now to cut the cards with me into 3 sections, 1, 2, or 3. Can you choose number 1, 2, or 3?
2, please.
Okay, number 2, straight down the middle. Let's see where we're going to here. Queen. This is you, Jerry Ann. You're the queen here. So we've got the right person, and you will be projecting all of your thoughts very strongly forward because you're the Queen of Swords. So you can think, you're clever, you're intelligent, you articulate yourself very well. So this is our starting point. You are the inquirer. Now, we've got 5 Pentacles here. So this is you being protected, and you are being protected particularly in spirit. So let's have a look at these two. So we have the Queen, and then we have the protection in spirit here around you. So I feel that this is a grandmother, or it could be an angel guide, probably both, that's surrounding you with very, very special light. It's like everything's fluttering, it's all very starry and full of emotion. You've got this King of Cups as well. This is a King of Cups that is a man who's standing by your side. So full of emotion here. Jerry Ann, is this your grandmother that has passed into spirit? Is she coming? I feel as though she just wants to hug you.
My grandmother's been with me since the day she passed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She used to come to me quite often in spirit. She used to come in my dreams and take me astral traveling.
Oh, wow.
And then
Did you go over?
I cut her off for a while.
Yeah.
And just recently, I'm getting back into all of that.
Okay.
But I know she's never left my side.
No, she hasn't. And did she take you over the rainbow when you went astral traveling?
Yes.
It's like, yeah, I could see a rainbow all around you and her. And it's like, just.
I actually had a body talk reading, and she said she's never seen this before. But for the whole reading, she said I was an actual rainbow.
Oh, well, there you are. That's why I've got the rainbow, and it's as though you're flying on a bird. It's like it's a great big eagle, white eagle, lots and lots of feathers, and you're on the back like an albatross almost, but it isn't. I think it's a spiritual animal that is taking you when you.
White eagle is actually a card that. White eagle is a card that I pulled this morning from my natural spirit.
So
my
your
native deck
knew that. Yeah. So your grandmother knew that. So she's repeating that to you through me. as a medium. So that's very powerful when you're getting that strong connection. Immediately she was there. Immediately we saw the rainbow. Immediately we had, well, you're flying across this rainbow on the white eagle, which you drew this morning. So that's a great connection, I think, Jerry Ann, don't you? I feel that we've made it. We've got success. Yes, that's great. We've reached the
Yeah.
point now where we're going to talk about you and what you have got to do. We know that you've got your spiritual connection. We know that you've got your psychic powers as well, which are really important. But you've got to hold on a bit now. I've got this sense that your life is in suspense, that you need to perhaps take a little bit of time out just for you right now to consider, well, what is it that I'm supposed to do next? I don't mean just abandon everything and do nothing. I mean actively during your very, very busy schedule that you take some time out every single day, maybe an hour, and this is just for you, but not just to meditate or to, connect psychically, but to make a plan, and to make a plan that stops the delays from happening in your life. Because I've got a repetitive cycle here where delays are happening continually, and you in particular are feeling a bit lost with this, that you start something and then you can't finish it. Is that true? Is that how life is affecting you right now?
Well, yeah. When it comes to my spirituality and my the gifts that I know that I have,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I let that ego part get into me,
yeah.
saying I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm going to fail.
But you're
Because
not.
those are phrases that were said to me that for some reason, I'm having a really hard time letting go of those three.
Well,
I
that
spent
could
2
be.
years doing a lot of shadow work, and I know I'm almost there. But
Yeah.
the thought of being almost there and
Right.
what's on the other side kind of scares me because
Okay,
I've
well,
never had to struggle before.
Well, this is, I suppose, part of those tests, isn't it?
Or I've
We've
always had to struggle, right?
Yeah, 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 I
Life
can
has been
see
a
it.
struggle, and I know I put a lot of that on me,
But this is a
but it's a
time.
lot of self-talk that I have to
Yeah,
change.
yeah. This is a time now, though, where you can. Let's have a look at the crystal. This is a time where you can change things. You can change things really quite dramatically. You haven't got that edge anymore. Let me see what we've got here in your next card that's coming out. Yeah, Knight of Wands. I mean, this is all about taking a direction. Let me put it there. Taking a direction and really sticking to it, sticking to a plan, and being able to introduce new factors into your life. That's new people that are coming into your life. So I feel that there is a new start for you. And we have these in small ways all the time. Often we can abandon a pathway because we just don't really trust ourselves. But with the powerful white eagle, the rainbow, and spirit connecting, your grandmother being there so strongly, it is very much a look. This is the time. Here's your crystal, and this is the time for you to.
I can see it. It's right there. I just have to cross
Yeah,
the line.
yeah, yeah. And
But I'm
you will.
afraid. Am I supposed to be healing people or am I supposed to be giving messages? Because I know that I get both. Because I'm out
I
in
don't.
public and I get angel messages all the time
Yeah,
for people or angel numbers.
I
So
don't
I'm
think.
afraid of taking that step. And what if I choose wrong?
I don't
What if I
see
choose giving messages and I'm supposed to be healing?
No, I don't
Or
see
can
you
I do
healing.
both?
I don't see you healing.
Pardon
I
me?
think that is. I don't feel that you'll be healing people because I think it's just too random. I think what you should be doing is bringing those messages to you first of all, and then being able to deliver them to specific people, not to the general people. So what I'm being given for you here is narrow down the field of receptors. Don't think that you can heal the world, or you can heal randomly, or you can heal lots and lots of people. Start to think about that tunnel. So you want to be able to help yourself first of all, because life has been on the edge for you.
Yes.
And then you are going to be able to help those people who come to you, not people that you select, people who are choosing you, are drawn to you, because that way you know that you have a message for them. You're not trying to reach out and grab a message.
And I'm capable of promoting myself in such a way?
Yeah, absolutely. That's your pathway.
Okay.
That's what your grandmother
All right.
is wanting you to do.
That's kind of what I thought.
I think so too.
And then,
because you're such a personality, and people will love you, and you will love yourself so much more than you do now.
Thank
You okay?
The male figure around me.
Yeah.
Is he a new male figure, or is he the Native American or Native Canadian Indian? And I know that's the wrong word, indigenous, that follows me around all the time. That's name is Walter. Is it him, or is it a new energy that's around me?
New. It's absolutely brand new, Jerry Ann. I think that Walter is a little bit of a red herring.
Did I help him cross over?
Yeah.
Did I help him cross over?
You did indeed. Jerry Ann, we're running out of time, so I'm going to say bless, bless, bless. Thank you for joining us on the show, and good luck, really good luck with your journey. Thank you now. And thank you to everyone here for joining us on A1R Psychic Radio Moonstruck Tea. I've been Eleanor Grace. I will see you soon.